Welcome back. Now, some of you who watched this video might have been upset that I didn't talk about the minigun. So now that I've gotten my love of the sledgehammer and hatred for this contract off my chest, I can now talk about my favorite gun in the heavy's arsenal. Shit. So, the minigun isn't actually my favorite heavy gun, because these two also exist. The truth is, each of these guns has something I enjoy, making them tied for my favorite guns. Instead of trying to pick one gun I want to talk about for 5 minutes, I'm just going to talk about each of them individually and explain why I love them so much, and what they add to my experience as heavy. Starting with the gun that started it all. This gun unlocked my love for heavy. Back in Season 2 when I started playing ranked with my friends, we decided to go heavy, medium, medium. We had one of our friends play heavy first, before we swapped him out for medium, and I went heavy. This was the gun I carried for my first tournament win. Alongside a very basic heavy loadout, me and my friends did pretty well every time we jumped on ranked, and then Season 3 happened. Skipping over that, Season 4 fixed it a bit, and it's been an on and off weapon since. It's a great consistent weapon, which feels like an assault rifle more than an LMG. It also has a bunch of fantastic skins. Nowadays, it's overshadowed by just about every other heavy gun, which is very unfortunate, but I still love it. It sounds great, shoots great, and it just needs a push in the right direction to bring it back into the spotlight. Now, if the Lewis gun is a step closer to an assault rifle, then how is the actual heavy assault rifle? It's very good, actually. When Season 5 dropped, I didn't really care about either of the new weapons. The Cerberus was cool, but I already had a shotgun, and the Shack didn't interest me at first. Then I used it. Damn. This weapon feels like the old F-car, but it has a feature that keeps it in check. Duplex rounds. Every bullet fired splits off into 2 bullets that deal split damage. When both bullets connect, the damage is massive, but only hitting one is like a napkin from a little kid's birthday party. This keeps you in a certain range, but instead of punishing you with damage fall off, you'll notice it reward you for getting close. You could easily compare this weapon to a shotgun just with a headshot multiplier, and that's kinda how you should play with it. It's a super powerful gun that can be used to trash anybody you don't like if you play right. And now this is the weapon I was using for a majority of my time as heavy before the sledgehammer video. Like I said in that video, this weapon makes me feel the most like an anchor for my team. Being able to lay a wall of bullets to keep anybody away from me and my team is just so satisfying. And even when the enemy heavy throws a dome shield in front of me, I can easily tear through it. This weapon is also more than just time to kill and recoil. It's playstyle changing. You can't be too aggressive because of the spin up time, but if you're too passive, you can't keep up with the rest of the game. Gadgets like the lock bolt become super useful since it makes it easy to hold somebody in place while you give them an acupuncture session. Learning how to properly position yourself with this gun is super important since the speed loss can make you very vulnerable. Teamwork is also almost necessary because of the speed loss, but when your team sees you laying down suppressive fire with a dome shield and a healing emitter, they'll probably see what's happening and something will click in their brain to start working with you. And I can't talk about the minigun without mentioning its destruction. Unlike the KS-23, this weapon isn't designed around destruction. But like the KS-23, shooting walls will cause them to break. This is because you shoot a lot of bullets very fast. Keep this in mind next time you use the minigun, because you could prevent a steal by shooting the ceiling if your cash out is on it. And those are my other favorite heavy weapons. I hope you enjoy. Hold it right there.
What the fuck? Cowboy medium for my barely 7-day revolver video challenge? What are you doing here? And also, where'd you get the new fit?
You forgot about a weapon.
What do you mean I forgot about a weapon? It's not like there's a revolver for heavy.
I'll be back. Precision weapons aren't usually my thing. My aim sucks whenever I need to hit one bullet under pressure, so when I started using the BFR, I was actually shocked with how good I was with it. This weapon feels great to use, and it doesn't feel like it overshadows the Deagles too much. Honestly, I struggle more with the Deagles than the BFR, but I also just don't like Desert Eagles as a gun, so that's probably why I don't bother using it. There's one thing I struggle with when using this weapon, and that's the reload. Not only do you have to reload very frequently when using this weapon because you only have 5 bullets, but when you reload, you can instantly cancel it by shooting. A lot of times I try to cancel my reload by shooting as if I'm using the model, but I forget I kind of have to aim down sights before shooting so I don't waste a bullet. You can reload and aim down sights at the same time, which is very nice, so it really is just muscle memory messing me up here. Overall, this is just a super fun weapon to use, and it slowly pushes heavy towards longer ranged combat, meaning I can finally cap those snipers who keep pestering me in power shift. And those are my other favorite heavy weapons. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. I also have big plans, which I'll be working on in the background, and I really hope you enjoy that project when it comes out. You'll know it when you see it.